I'd like to thank Scotty Worth for sending out the prayer request. And also, I wanted to thank all the fans for praying for me nonstop. Because after everyone started praying for me, I've been feeling better and better every day. And I also want to say that I go see the surgeon today at 2:45. So if everyone would keep praying for me, I would appreciate it. And I'm going to be rehabbing my right leg and knee as fast as I can and safely as I can. And that way, when you least expect it, you'll see me back at NFW. And once again, I just want to thank all you guys for praying for me, because it shows you why NFW has the greatest fans and the greatest fellow wrestlers. Because when one is in need, everybody comes together. And I just want to thank you guys. NFW is the greatest. Thank you.
Tuesday, 8:13 a.m. End of final message.
And you heard from Smart Mark Rivers, thanking everybody for his comments and prayers, and letting you know what's all going on with him and his condition as far as his accident he had. He was in an accident, a wreck, and he seems to be doing better. And you just heard from him, and hopefully we see him back. You know, like him, I hate him, but you have to respect him. You know, he's one of God's children, and we do wish him well, and hope to see him again. Like I said, Mark, Smart Mark, we might not be on the same side of the fence, but we're all in the same family, and that's the NFW family, and we take care of our family. So get well soon, my friend, and hope to see you soon. Whew. So welcome to NFW Nation to another episode of the Love Shack. I'm your host, Big Al, Doctor of Love, and we're going to talk about the November 30th event. 'Tis the season. But before we get started on that, there's a couple things I want to say. We want to thank Aunt Alberta and Aunt Charlotta for filling in for me and Charles on the Love Shack last week. That's the reason why Charles isn't here today. He took Aunt Alberta and Aunt Charlotta back home to the Smith Groves Sanitarium for Mentally Insane. But they are back home, and Charles will be back next week. So now, also, we want to mention that we've got a lot of new people that are in our NFW group. And I tell you what, our group is expanding on Facebook. We want to thank everybody, but our newest member is Michael Finney. And I told him I'd go ahead and mention this real quick for him. And for the NFW Nation is, thank you for letting me be a part of this amazing group. I have a British Bulldog Hall of Fame online petition. So far we hold 1,638 signatures. The petition is supported by Diana Hart and some other family members. And also that I would like to give you all a chance to add your name and comments to the petition, which will be sent directly to the WWE, and that is a petition to try to get the British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith, into the Hall of Fame. And the link to it is on our group page on Facebook, so if you want to take a look at that and sign that petition to get Davey Boy in the Hall of Fame, go to Facebook, go to the NFW group page, and comment that Michael Finney put down there, the Davey Boy Smith, the British Bulldog, to be inducted to the World Wrestling Entertainment Hall of Fame. Just look that up, and if you can, go ahead and sign it, and we appreciate the support, and hopefully he'll get in the Hall of Fame. He deserves it. He really deserves it. He is, or was, one of the toughest in the business. So good luck with that, Michael, and hopefully we'll get a lot of signatures for you. Whew. Also, I want to thank the NFW Nation for their comments and prayers and support for me. I've got my hearing aids, the ones I need, the ones that the doctor recommended that I needed. That cost a lot of money, but luckily I had help through the vocational rehabilitation program for people who are working, who are trying to do better on their jobs by getting improvement to their disabilities. And like I said, a hard of hearing. I've always been told I was hard-headed, but hard of hearing. But luckily, they was all paid for. But the warranty and the money we collected at our events covered the warranty that I needed for my 2-year warranty and extended warranty. So I want to thank everybody for the comments, prayers. I want to thank everybody who helped donate also. Thank you, NFW Nation. I love y'all, and God bless you. Whew. Now we can get on to 'tis the season, November 30th. Whew, let me read this here. November 30th, 'tis the season, Metro Sports Center, 5820 Metro Drive here in Evansville, Indiana. Bell time is 7:30, which is a Saturday night. Whew. Tickets ringside are $10. General admissions $8. Senior citizens and children 5 to 12 are $5. Active military and kids 4 and under are free. And I tell you what, we've got a great card. But I tell you what, we are going to call up an NFW Nation member. And I think everybody knows who Michael Willer is. He's been at the events for quite a long time. So he's wanting to call in and give a message on one of the matches. So we're going to talk to him real quick and see what he has to say. 266-8376. Michael Willer. Is this Michael Wheeler?
Yep.
Is this the proud member of the Rich Revolution fan club?
Yep.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good, buddy. How are you?
Okay, I know I made a comment about anybody want to be on the Love Shack, want to comment and speak their piece. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to give you the mic, and you want to comment on Rich's match against Dr. Tom Pritchard?
Yes, I do.
Okay, the mic's all yours. Go ahead and tell me your thoughts, how you think it happened.
I think Rich is going to win, and don't let that back up that night.
So you think Rich is going to take the title, huh?
He's going to take the time and keep his business.
Yes, it's going to be a great match, and also we got a lot of other exciting matches. So you're going to be there for sure, then.
Yes, I'm going to be there for sure.
You gonna bring some friends and buddies to help fill the seats.
Yep.
Okay. Also, I want to ask you one more comment. Daniel's Doug Gilbert versus Tracy Smothers. What do you think about that?
Tracy's going to win that one.
Well, you're all for the Rich Revolution, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
So after what they did to Doug, you don't think that ball bat and Doug's going to make it? You don't think Doug's going to take it, huh?
No, that ball bat don't scare Rich Resolution.
I don't know. Tracy's eyes got awful big when he had it last time, and I know Doug's fit to be tied. But okay, so you're going for Tracy and you're going for Rich. What about Cliff Compton and Flash Flanagan?
I'm going for Cliff Compton. I hope he beats Flash Flanagan. I'll be beating.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Michael. Okay, Michael, I'll tell you what, before we let you go, is there anything you want to say to the NFW Nation before we hang up?
Not really. Not this moment.
Boy, you're full of love, aren't you?
Huh?
You're all full of love, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm all full of love with the Rich Resolution.
Okay, there's Michael Willer's, what he thinks is going to happen in the 3 matches, and he's pulling for the Revolution to win all the matches. So, tell you what, Michael, I want to thank you for letting us call you and giving your thoughts, and we'll see you there November 30th, okay?
All right, see you November 30th, pal.
You take care.
All right, you too, buddy.
Bye-bye. Whew, so Michael Willer is strictly Rich Revolution. He's thinking Cliff is going to win. He's rooting for Tracy Smothers and Johnny Richards. Okay. That's Michael Willer's, what he thinks outcome's going to be. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to go over the card. Right now, the world title versus the Southern Heavyweight title. Johnny Richards is the NFW World Heavyweight Champion, and Tom Pritchard owns the last Southern Heavyweight title. So Rich said he wants that title, and if Tom Pritchard will put it up, Rich will put up his title plus his career plus his part of New Focus Wrestling. So Rich is you're giving up an awful lot to try to get that Southern Heavyweight title. So you must be pretty confident, or like we said, got something up your sleeve. And knowing the Revolution, knowing Rich, he's probably got something up his sleeve. So again, title versus title, the NFW versus the Southern Heavyweight title, Johnny Richards, the champion, versus Dr. Tom Pritchard, Southern Heavyweight title champion. So that is going to be one heck of a match. And also Tracy Smothers versus Dangerous Doug Gilbert. And if Doug wants to be back in NFW permanently, hired back in under contract, he has got to win his match. And hopefully, like I said, I'm pulling for you, Doug. After last show, you had fire in your eyes. Believe me, I know I was in the ring with you. So you got that 32-ounce Louisville Slugger with you. Or probably 36-ounce Louisville Slugger. It's probably a little bit bigger than what I'm used to swinging because you're a pretty good-sized guy. And I tell you what, Tracy, I managed you before. I was actually your personal bodyguard at one time. So I know what you're capable of doing. I know how great you are. I know you're a legend yourself. So, you know, you got legend against legend. The Wild-Eyed Southern Boy Tracy Smothers against the Dangerous One Doug Gilbert. So that match there is going to be something else. Now also Cliff Compton, which is the No Limits title champion, and Flash Flanagan, which is the Tri-State title champion. They are going to square up and go against each other. And I tell you what, that match there, Cliff Compton, like I said, he's a great competitor. I've seen him wrestle many times. He's a former WWE superstar. He's held titles. Flash, he was an NFW champion before also. I tell you what, both these guys are mean. They're crazy. They will go all out to ensure themselves a victory. So I tell you what, it's going to be one heck of a fight. I guarantee it's going to be one heck of a fight. Okay, the women's title, Miss Rachel, who is the new NFW champion, taking on Chloe. Chloe is invoking her rematch clause in this event, so she will be going up against Miss Rachel as a challenger this time, but not the champion. Miss Rachel is a champion, but Chloe said she's got something up her sleeve, and you don't know what she's going to bring, who she's going to bring. She says, being for a big surprise, Miss Rachel, because once I get there, once you see what I've got, you're going to be in for a big surprise, and I don't know what she meant by that, but I guess we'll find out on November 30th. Then one match I'm really looking forward to, another female match, is Jessie Belle Smothers, the apple of her daddy's eye, against Crazy Mary Dobson. And I tell you what, Jessie Belle is tough, but Crazy Mary, I mean, crazy is right. Wild, mean, tough. Been over Japan and had a very successful tour over Japan. Now she's back over here, and I tell you what, she has really been doing great. A lot of victories, many victories over some great competitors. So I'll tell you what, Jessie Belle, you're going to be in one heck of a fight, and I don't think this is like a fight you've been in before when you're going up against Crazy Mary. So again, Crazy Mary up against Jessie Belle Smothers, which is going to be one wild fight. Then you got the tag team title. The Wrecking Crew are the NFW Tag Team Champions. They're going up against Madman Pondo and Just John. I think Pondo is like a mentor to John. John looks up to him. So now you got Pondo and Just John teaming up against Wrecking Crew. And the Wrecking Crew, they know Pondo well. They've been in there with him, against him many times before. And we know what they're capable of doing, and they know what Pondo and John's capable of doing. So it's going to be a one wild and crazy match again. Also, one I'm really looking forward to. Also, Lieutenant Falk, LT Falk, going up against Vic the Bruiser Lewis. And I tell you what. Oh, LT, like I said, there's not been too many times I actually rooted for Vic, but this is one time I'm going to, because after what you did to Chloe, it was uncalled for. No matter you like her, love her, you hate her, you know, you have to respect her, and no man needs to put his hands on a woman the way you did. I mean, you really tried to hurt her seriously, and I tell you what you did was wrong. And you could be suspended, you could have been fined, but no, Rich said no. He wants you in there. He wants you to suffer the wrath of Vic. So I tell you what, you're going up against a guy who's good, who's probably one of the best at ending people's careers, and that is Vic the Bruiser Lewis. And he didn't get that name, the Bruiser, for nothing. Like I said, you know, tangling with him is like tangling with the wild pit bulldog, and that's something you don't want to tangle with. So my friend, you know, November 30th, LT Falk against Vic the Bruiser Lewis. I tell you what, I don't think LT's going to be the same after that match, and I'm looking forward to it, and I'm going to be out there watching and cheering Vic on. And I tell you what, we've got other matches also. We've got other competitors coming in. We've got WWE's Tough Enough Ryan Howe. I've met him. He's a great individual. He's got that right attitude as far as going, you know, going somewhere in this business. Smart, tough. You know, for a guy his size, he's pretty fast. So I tell you what, I'm looking forward to seeing his NFW debut. Of course, you got the Coalition. Chad Stallings will be there. Yeah, he's got my job, Stallings, and I'm hoping to get my job back sooner or later. Hopefully, I'm going to do whatever it takes to get it back. I want it back. The Canadian Kid, my son Canadian Kid will be there. Tempest will be there. Lightning Kid, I'm looking forward to seeing him. I haven't been able to get a hold of him yet. I'm trying to. I like to be able to talk to him before November 30th, and hopefully we'll be able to get a hold of him and either get him on here or get him some comments from him, and see what he's made of. I'm looking forward to seeing that. Also, we got Rough Rider Roy will be here also. Shane Smalls also will be here. We want to thank our sponsors, Evansville Tire. Hi, Rich. Greek's Family Pizzeria, Jan's Fashion Costumes, Rave Entertainment, and TJ Scrap Dealer. Thank you all very much. Like I said, this is a short, sweet love shack. We just want to get in touch on a few things. Like I said, you know, check out the NFW group page where Michael Finney put on there about Davey Boy Smith being in the Hall of Fame. And so if you want Davey Boy in the Hall of Fame, please get on there and sign a petition. Also, again, thank you for all your help, support, comments, and prayers on my hearing difficulty. Now I've got that taken care of. I got the right ones in, so I'm looking forward to being there and being able to hear what I'm supposed to hear. And well, no telling what you're going to hear when these guys get in the ring. I tell you what, New Focus Wrestling presents Tis the Season, November 30th here at Evansville, Indiana. Bell time at 7:30 p.m., which is Saturday night. Metro Sports Center, 5020 Metro Drive. Like I said, here in Evansville, Indiana, you've got one exciting card. You got legend against legend, Doug Gilbert against Tracy Smothers. You've got former WWE superstars Cliff Compton and Flash Franklin going up against each other. You know, former tag team world champion and former NFW world champion. Then you got the former WWE superstar Dr. Tom Pritchard, Southern Heavyweight title against NFW champion Johnny Richards title, career, partial ownership of NFW. Then you got Ryan Howe making his NFW debut. Then you got Crazy Mary Dobson going against Jesse Bell Smothers. You got Vic, hopefully will crush LT Falk. You got the Wrecking Crew going up against Just John and Pondo. Oh my gosh. And you got Miss Rachel against Chloe for the NFW women's title. Tandy Kid be there, Tempest, Lightning Kid, Rough Rider Roy. I mean, I tell you what, it don't get any better than this. And I'm looking forward to it again. NFW presents Tis the Season, November 30th, here at Evansville, Indiana at the Metro Sports Center, 5020 Metro Drive, 7:30 p.m. bell time. You don't want to miss this. We could plus be also make a quick announcement. My mouthpiece. The Love Shack has their own sound equipment now, so me and Charles will be out there. We got everything situated with Rich and them. We will have the sound system put up for the Love Shack out there. Me and Charles will be doing announcing and comments, and probably talk to the NFW Nation while we're out there too, during the matches, before the matches, and during intermission. And I tell you what, it's going to be great. You know, we're expanding. We're doing good. The crowd, you're great. You're awesome. The last event was awesome. I mean, you really got into it. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody there again November 30th. So I'll tell you what. Enough said. I've been talking years off. So I'll tell you what. NFW Nation, please. November 30th. You know, check out the cool merchandise. Also, we got the refreshment stand, concession stand, NFW merchandise, plus all the other wrestlers have their merchandise out there. It's going to be a wild night. November 30th, 'tis the season here in Evansville, Indiana, at 5820 Metro Drive. Ticket prices ringside $10, general admission $8, senior citizen, children 5 to 12 $5, active military and kids 4 and under free. And I'll tell you what, it's going to be a wild night. So I'll tell you what, we're going to go ahead and spread the love and end this. And we will be back next week. Hopefully we have, I'm in the works with talking to, hopefully getting a hold of Wrecking Crew and hopefully get a hold of Pondo. I like to have them in the confrontation on the Love Shack to have their, give them their thoughts and comments on how they think the match is going to take place, which it's going to be wild. It's going to be wild. So I'll tell you, FW Nation, please, don't fight amongst yourself. Leave the fighting to us. All you got to do is spread the love. See you next week.